Hi, my name's Aleha and today I'm filming my first update. This is my 20 in 2020 Project Pan update number 1. So I filmed my intro on February 9th and today is March 7th. I don't think I've made much progress. Do you think next month I'll be able to finish some? Yeah, let's just get started. I don't know what I'm saying. The first thing is my foundation. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation in the shade 820. So in February, I had a goal for myself, a challenge, to do my makeup every single day in February, and I did it. With that challenge, I told myself I was gonna wear this every single day, and I was really hoping to finish it. That was the whole point of the challenge, was to finish this. I told everyone, I told all my coworkers, I'm trying to finish this foundation. I didn't finish it. I'm so sad. But I do think this shade is a little bit too dark for me. It's a little bit too orange. So I have to mix it with a white foundation. I think if I didn't mix it with a white foundation, I probably would have finished this. I think with this foundation, the top of it was right here. Like, I think this line stayed in the same place. I don't know if you can see that. Like, it stayed in the same place, this part. I've been using like a little makeup spatula that I hate. I mentioned it in my favorites. I hate this. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this in March just because I'm not doing my makeup every day. So 2 days, at least 2 days out of the week, my schedule's not regular. I work at 4 o'clock in the morning or 5, somewhere around there. And I just don't want to do my makeup that early in the morning. So I try to do my makeup at least 4 times a week. But sometimes when I'm lazy, like on my days off, if I'm not going anywhere, I don't really want to wear makeup, but I really want to finish this. I mean, I just keep thinking I'll be down to 10. And actually the foundation that I've been mixing it with, this is so low. It doesn't look like it, but it is so low. So I'd be down to 9. But for now, it's still in the project. I definitely think by the end of April, this is going to be gone. And I'm so excited about that. The other foundation in this project is a tinted moisturizer from NP. I said in the intro to this video that this is like opaque packaging, but I did shine a light through it, and I did discover that it is right here. I thought it was empty. It felt pretty empty, but I guess not. I guess I used it a lot less than I thought I did. And I don't remember if I mentioned in that video, but in addition to this, I also had already decanted some of that. I don't know if decant is the right word. I squeezed them into these little tubes. These are products that I finished last year in 2019. I actually first did it in this because this is not the right shade for me. I also mix it with that white foundation, and I put it in this first, but then I realized there's like a, what is that called? Like there's a divot, so all this foundation gets stuck on the edge, and I struggle to like fish it out. So instead, I tried to put it into this. This one doesn't have that divot. It is just completely like flat in there. I could just stick my beauty blender in there or brush and put it on my face. So that is why I have 2. So before I would even touch this, I would have to finish these 2 things, which already is the right color for me, mixed with the white foundation. But I haven't touched those at all because, like I said, I had my challenge to wear that every single day in February. So I haven't touched it. And because it's so close to finishing, I still have not touched it in March. Once that's finished, I'll get started on this. But I don't know if it's because I'm mixing it with a white foundation, but it's not as nice as I remember it. Like, I have trouble blending it on my face right. The next product is a foundation sample from the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. It's in the shade Toffee, so it's this shade. And I actually made a lot of progress. I don't know. Again, I don't know what you're able to see, but this was really full. Like, when I introduced it, I'd only used it maybe 7 times, 10 times, something like that. And it's pretty... Like, I think I've got like a half of it left, basically. A little less than half of it left. And because I'm not going to be doing my makeup every single day in March, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this, but I'm really going to try. I really hope I can finish this by next month. That is going to be one of my goals, to finish this. So onto some face products. I have this bronzer. It is from a brand called Corn Silk. It's really old. I don't think it exists anymore. It still smells normal. It does have a dip. I didn't use this that much in February because I was focusing on this. I didn't even mention I use this as a cream contour. I'm still new to cream contouring, so I'm learning. I find that some days I really love how this looks, and other days it looks muddy. So I'm like still learning with blending and everything. I'm learning. But I find that when I try to use this with that, it doesn't look good. So I don't really wear them together. On the days that I would wear makeup at 4 o'clock in the morning for work, I would just use this instead of that. So I probably only use this about 6 times for bronzing, but I did use it as an eyeshadow quite a bit. I'm wearing it as an eyeshadow today. It is a great crease shade. That is why I have that little dip in the middle. And I've always felt like you can see the rings of this product. My goal for this is just to hit pan. I was thinking that I probably should continue using it, but I am so tired of using this. I've been using this for 2 years straight, and I was thinking that it does maybe have hard pan, but it doesn't. Like it does have pigment. I don't know. This is taking forever though. I think it's because I'm afraid to use a lot. I am not heavy-handed with bronzer because I'm afraid of that muddy look. Actually, one of the first days that I worked at 4 o'clock in the morning in February, I put this on and I didn't blend it all the way because I was half asleep. And I noticed when I got home from work that I had like a line that was totally not blended. It looked horrible, which is why I stopped wearing it at 4 o'clock in the morning days, because I don't want to mess with that when I'm half asleep. This is a Max Factor blush. The small circle is from the beginning of 2019, and the bigger outer circle is from the beginning of 2020. So I have made some progress specifically in this area. Like at the beginning of January, this product did go all the way to the corner here, the top corner, and that is where I've been focusing my brush. I do really like using this brush that comes with it. I find it's really good for getting in the corners. I think my goal for next month is to get this other corner down, like to the same, well, probably not the same because there is a lot more product in this side, but just I want to get this corner visible. That is going to be my focus. Okay, the next product is this Disney Villains ColourPop Super Shock Highlighter. It's called You Idiots, You Fools, You Imbecile. If I Am Blinding You. This is what it looks like. And again, this did come cracked. I think there is a difference, but because when I put my brush here in the crack, chunks of it fall out. So I've decided to stop using it in the crack. Not like huge chunks, but just more than just like flecks of glitter. That's normal with this. I think I've decided I'm going to start focusing where the crack isn't. And just get like a big dip going. My goal is just to hit pan. I forgot to say, for this blush, it's to use up. My goal for this blush is to use it up. But this is just to hit pan. The next thing is my Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Rose Gold Retro. I have made quite a bit of progress. And I said in the intro that this was drying out. So I added like 3 drops of this multi-purpose solution. It's like a contact solution into this, and I shook it around. And it did make it really wet again. So because I heard that when you do that, it doesn't last forever. It'll dry out again. So I used it every single day for about 7 days in a row. It was like the week of Valentine's Day. and it was really good. But every time I wore this, I got so many compliments. I did try to make a window on all the sides, but some of the windows did go away. Specifically this. I did have a window there, but it's gone now, so I don't know what happened. The next product I have in this project is the Too Faced Perfect Eyes Waterproof Eyeliner. I only use this like 4 times. Oh, I should put that down. I said in the intro that it was like stabbing me, the wood was, and I finally just barely like 2 weeks ago, I think, sharpened it. I just forget to use this. I told myself when I was getting ready today I was going to put this in my waterline. And I totally forgot. And now I'm not wearing my waterline. So, not much progress with this. But I do plan on marking it because I did not mark it last time. I'm going to mark it on my little bullet journal here. And I'm going to try to force myself to use it. I think what I need to do is not put it in my eyeliner drawer. I think I need to like set it out in front to remind myself to use it. I think that's what I need to do with this. Okay, with lip products, let's start with the one I made the most progress on, which is this MAC lip gloss in the shade Pink Poodle. Right? Pink Poodle, yeah. So you actually can't see, it is pretty clear. I started like in the middle of that purple line in January. And then at the beginning of February, this is where I was, like the top of that white line, and now I am down to here. I think you can see that. I mean, it is pretty clear in there. So I was wearing this for like 3 weeks straight in February. I was like, I'm gonna make so much progress. I made barely a little dent in it. I think it's pretty equal though, from January to February and February to March. I don't think I've worn this at all in March, actually. But like the last week of February, because I noticed I wasn't making as much progress as I was wanting to make. Because I was like determined. I was like, I'm going to wear this every day just like the foundation and I'm going to finish it. But I lost steam because it was not really showing much progress. So the last week I did start using these other lip products. But that means that I only use these other lip products like 3 times each or so, I think. So I didn't make much progress on the rest of these. I have, the next one is the NYX, what is this, matte lipstick, is that what it's called? In Merlot. Yeah, it does smell like it's starting to go. I really hate this camera, guys. I really do. It just turned off on me. So I don't know where it cut me off, but I was talking about this when it turned off. This is one of the lipsticks I'm working on. It's the Revlon Color Stay Ultimate Suede Lipstick in the shade Muse. It's a hot pink. I was saying I don't like this lipstick because I've noticed it makes my teeth look really yellow. Oh, there actually is kind of progress. I don't know if you could see that, but it is underneath the white line. I did wear this twice, but I really just want to use it and get it out. I don't really like hot pink, even though I put all pink lipsticks in my project pan, but I really want to focus on that and get that out. The next product is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Dusty Rose. Have no idea where I am, can't really see any windows. I wore this maybe 3 times last month. The other lipstick is in a lipstick palette from Urban Decay. I think it's called the Vice palette. It's the shade, ooh, this is going to be very reflective, and I don't know what you're going to be able to see. It's in the shade 714. It's this red. It already had pan in the intro. I used this about 3 times. I'm wearing it today. I was focusing on this corner right here, but today when I was using it, I was noticing that it was making the whole thing kind of push out. I said that the reason why I wanted to focus on this in the intro is because it falls out of the pan. So when I was trying to focus on the corner, the edge this morning, it was kind of pushing it out of the pan. So I guess I'm gonna stop using it there. when I saw it kind of moving out, I started using it at the top there. So I don't know, we'll see. This might be harder to use. Okay, now we're on to the eyeshadows. let's start with the one that I forgot to show you in the intro. The single eyeshadow from Nature's Element. I don't know if that brand still exists. It is old. It's in the shade Satin Wheat. It already had pan, so this is the only eyeshadow I have in this project where I am just trying to use up. I'm trying to use it up. I've really been focusing my brush here, so it is actually, it is way flatter than in the intro. I am 100% positive that it is flatter in this area. I think for next month, I think I'm gonna focus on getting like side pan. So I haven't been focusing there, but I think it is doable. I think, so I use this as a brow bone highlight almost every day. There is a couple days where I forget to use brown bone highlight, but I've been using it pretty much every day. This is the Urban Decay Original Naked palette. I'm trying not to blind you. And I am really focusing on the shade Creep, which is this one right here. It is like a black. So I was like really using this like every single day. And I started using this as an eyeliner. So that is how I got that big dent. And I feel like since, and I started using it as a regular eyeshadow, like an outer V, like I'm wearing it in an outer V each day, the progress has significantly like stopped. Like I made such a huge dip with the eyeliner brush that with the regular brush it's not really, like it's more evenly using it instead of just going straight down. Yeah, that one's gonna take a while. So I kind of lost steam with it. I was using it pretty much every day and I was loving it, but I've lost steam with it now. The other shade in this project is Dark Horse. I only think I used this about twice. It's a brown shade. I mean, maybe it looks different. I focused this one in the middle. Yeah, that one might be a while. So there's that one. The other black is from the Too Faced Sweet Indulgence palette, but I am focusing on the shade Black Sugar. It's this corner one right here. It does have a dip, and I was using this one as an eyeliner. I use it about 4 times. Yeah, I kind of was crazy to put actually it's kind of 3 dark shades. Dark Horse is kind of a dark shade for me, and I do like start to get down about it. I'm like, why? It's gonna take me forever to use these dark shades. Why did I do that to myself? But I know it's gonna be so satisfying to know that I'm actually using these dark shades. There's so many panners that I watch that don't like to use their black shades, but I'm like, I paid for it. I'm using this black. And I do like the way it looks. Like, I enjoy the blacks in my eye. I don't do all black smoky eyes. I tried it a couple times, but it doesn't look that good on me. And I think it is because I have hooded eyes. But yeah, I do think this is gonna be easier to use up than the Creep shade, honestly, because I do enjoy this as an eyeliner. The next shade eyeshadow I had to hit pan on is Chaos from the Urban Decay Electric palette. It's this blue. It is very chalky. I noticed the other day that my makeup mirror has little flecks of blue dots all over it. Like it's a very chalky color. And I thought I would hit pan on it. I used this so much in February. I think I used it more than 10 times for sure. Like more than 10 times. And there's definitely progress. There's definitely a huge dip in it. I really hope you can see that. Like, there's a huge dip in it. But yeah, this is one of the goals I have for March, the end of March. Next update number 2, is to hit pan on this. I really want to roll this out. Not because I don't like the shade. I wore this yesterday, really trying to hit pan on it, and I did get compliments on that eye look. But yeah, I really, really just want to hit pan on that. I feel like I've been working on this palette so long because last year I was working on Slow Burn. This is hard to show, especially since I can't see what I'm doing. I was trying to hit pan on Slow Burn, but I felt like I hit like a hard pan in the middle and it just progress kind of stopped. With this one, with Chaos, I don't feel like I have a hard pan. It's just a pan that never ends. It keeps going and going. The other one, which I rolled in the beginning of February. Actually, I could tell you the exact date that I rolled it in. No, I finished it on the 7th. I rolled this in on February 7th. and I rolled in the shade Cube, which is this one. It does have a big dip in it. I was really focusing on this as an inner corner highlight. It's like a dusty pink look. I mean, it's like a white iridescent pink, if that makes sense. I really hope you could see the dip I have going in that. This one might take a while, just because I'm only using it as an inner corner highlight. I'm not wearing it as an inner corner highlight today. I think I need to like play with it more as like a eyeshadow topper, which I think that's what it's meant for. Yeah. This is a beautiful palette though. Like I love looking at this palette. It is so pretty. Like, look at that. It is so beautiful. And I do keep it in the box still. And I think that does kind of stop me from using it just because it's kind of a pain in the butt. But I do want to keep the palette pretty. Okay, well, so I have this. This is a eyeshadow from the Maybelline Quad in Irresistibly Ivy. Gosh, I can't even open it. Okay. And I had this blue. And if you can see, I hit pan on it. I really hope you can see that. It's a little black pan. So I'm really happy I hit pan on it because it was really easy to hit pan on it because it's more chalky, I think, than the other shade. It has a lot of kickback. And yeah, it was pretty easy to hit pan on this, but I was happy to hit pan on it because I was kind of getting tired of trying to use two blues at the same time. So I hit pan on that on February 20th. And I rolled in another shade since then. I rolled in this shade right here. It is actually meant to be a blush. I really enjoy this as an eyeshadow, so that's what I use it as an eyeshadow. I've never tried it on my cheeks, and that's because I've been focusing so much on that other blush. But I love this as an eyeshadow. I use this quite a bit, like maybe 8 times since I rolled it in. And it does have a big dip. And the reason why I roll this in is because some of these products are going to take a really long time to finish up. I wanted to add some like gimmies. BH Cosmetics is pretty easy to hit pan on. Like, they're not because they're... I don't even know how to explain it because it doesn't have much kickback. I don't know, maybe the pans are just not that deep. This is the first eyeshadow that I've ever hit pan on, and it was really easy to hit pan on. And I'm very delicate with my makeup brush. Like, I do not dig in, I barely tap. So that is why I added this, to like kind of give me, you know, constantly be rolling something in. I really enjoy when I hit pan and get to pick something new. It's like exciting. So yeah, that is everything for this update. I hope you're going to be able to see everything. If you're not, I'm going to try to figure out a way to record and insert, other than the billions of ums that I'm going to try to edit out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like and leave a comment and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye.